Hello, teacher Alexis.
Hello, B. How are you?
I'm
I
really
was
good.
waiting for you.
I'm so sorry for keep you waiting.
Oh, that's fine. So let me see. Let's get it started with the class. I was like, oh, what's happened with we? And then I was here waiting some minutes, and I was like, maybe the internet is not working. Then when I realized that over 30 minutes passed, I was writing to you.
Yeah, as we are preparing for the test, so now I'm very busy, and
Yeah,
I'm
no
sorry for
problem.
forget it.
That's understandable. No problem. That's fine. No problem. So wait, let me ask you something just to make sure.
Okay,
Do you just to make sure? No problem. So,
okay.
do you have commitments? What time is in Vietnam now? Eight, eight.
Yeah, it's 8:30.
Do you have commitments in at 7 p.m.?
Wait, let me check again.
7 p.m., which means 1 hour before.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna proceed here. Let me share my screen. Wait, can you tell me what did we talk about in our previous lesson?
Yeah, in our last lesson, we talk about the time capsule. Then we discuss about something inside that, and then we learn about compound nouns, and finally we learn about stresses in the world.
That is correct. It stresses in a word in the words. All right. So the way how we identify the stress in the world. So in the words, I'm sorry. So now let's see your homework. I saw you send me your homework.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Okay, let's get started with your homework. Let me see what can you read it for me?
Okay. Send to the people in the future who are digging this capsule out. My name is Hui. I live in Dong Nai Province, Vietnam. This year is 2021, and we are burying this capsule in order to inform all of you about the problems that we are facing right now. And we send it with the hope that in the future, these things have been solved. Nowadays, Vietnam and the world has suffered the damage of coronavirus epidemic and the fact that natural resources are nearly exhausted. And if deforestation continues to go on, we will soon face against extinctions.
That's
We are
right.
including some pieces of newspaper about the origin of coronavirus as we want all of you in the future won't make the same mistake. Moreover, inside this also have an audio tape and a short video about the situation happening at this moment. This thing will tell you that you should love all the things that nature gives us and protect them with all your spirit. That's all. And this capsule should be dug up in about 100 years later because we don't know if at the much further future people have a device that could play our video.
Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That sounds very good to me. Well, so let's get started with our today's lesson. All right. So in our last class, we're talking about time capsule, right? So
Yeah.
and we learned about like things that objects that people used to use, somebody used to use, all right, from time to time, from generation to generation, and then later on, it was disclosed, all right, all these things were disclosed, they were open, and this way they were able to realize, they were able to see that all of these things were corresponding to different stages of the life, all right. So
Okay.
the thing is that, so here, as we read the time capsule, we deal with this test. So that's that same way is our life. Our lives keeps changing from time to time, and always we have more advanced, we have more new things, we have more let's say changes in our life.
Yeah,
Positive changes for many of us, negative changes for some others. But the idea is that we cannot be with this lesson that you already worked with before. So, what we learned, especially in our previous class, was more than anything else is that life changes from time to time. And
okay.
I understand that we need to be ready for the changes because if we don't, so then we're gonna be left behind,
Yeah.
and that is very important. Let's go ahead with today's class. So grammar, unit 5D. So we'll be talking
Can
about,
sorry, can you share the screen again?
oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were able to see it. I thought you were looking at it. Okay, here it is.
Future perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, Unit 5D, grammar, future perfect, and future continuous. Pretty much in this lesson, we are going to compare the use and application of both things. So how do we use the future perfect and how do we use the future continuous? Let's see. So about the
Okay.
first, let's get started with our lesson. Okay, this is the first exercise of the class. Here's the first exercise of the class. So we are going to read, all right, the test. So and then I'm gonna ask you this question. Which of the three jobs do you think will be the most interesting? And also I want you to justify your answer by giving me reasons. So let's see.
Okay.
It's all right.
Okay. I will read it now.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah. What new jobs will we be doing 20 years from now? Many of today's jobs will have disappeared, but what will replace them? Nobody knows for sure. But here are three ideas from employment experts. Vertical farmer. Our cities will have become so overpopulated that farmers will be growing crops in skyscrapers in order to feed everyone. The next is weather police. Global water shortages will have become so serious that people will have stealing clouds from their neighbors. And finally is memory surgeon. Medical scientists will have learned how the human brain works. Doctors will be adding extra memory to people whose brains are full.
Okay, so there we have three professions. We have vertical farmer, we have weather police, we have memory surgeon. So professions of the future, all right? Things that maybe now is maybe are not present during this times, but they're gonna be common in the future, you know. So let me tell you something. This word we look at here,
Okay.
this word is pronounced skyscrapers.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So just to let you know. So let me ask you something. Which of the three jobs do you think will be the most interesting?
I think, in my opinion, I think that memory surgeon is the most interesting. As the first one, I think because I'm like when I'm at a certain age, I will be scared. And the next one, I think in the future, I don't want to be a police. That would that would arrest the people who stealing clouds. And finally, the most important one is that I love to learn about how about human bodies.
Okay, you would like to learn about human body because you love meds, because you love medicines. I think your favorite profession may be memory surgeon, right?
Yeah,
Okay, memory surgeon. That's something nice, right? Something kind of like crazy but nice. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I think I will. Sometimes when we are having we are getting old, like having like our age is older, so we need some memory because we tend to forget things. You know what I mean? So the medical science memory surgeon, right, as it says that it's a medical scientist, okay,
okay,
that especially this kind of person is going to help people for them not to lose their memory and when their brains probably gets more active. I think that is going to be something amazing.
yeah, me too.
So, and can you justify why would you like to be a memory surgeon?
Yeah, because as I have said, I love learning about human bodies, and second, I want to be like to discover new ways to help people to evolve. Yeah.
Okay, okay, so let's continue. So look at this. Look, give me 1 second, wait. Give me just one
Okay.
second. Okay, we sorry. So now let's go ahead with this. Let's go ahead with this. Learn this box. All right. So now we're going to underline. We're going to underline all examples of the future perfect and future continuous in the test.
Yeah.
Okay, in the
Okay.
exercise. So look at this. We're gonna do this with the test, but I would like first to re-explain to you or to explain to you, all right, how it works. Okay.
Okay.
So look at this. It's very important to let you know that we use the form of the future perfect with will have, which means will have plus past participle. For example, can you read this example for me? This one?
Okay. The example is by next Friday, we'll have finished goal.
Okay, this is the first way to use it. Okay, the first example we have for the future perfect. So let's see number two. We form the future continuous with we form the future continuous with will be plus ing form. Look at this example. Can you read it for me?
Okay. The example is this time next week, I'll be revising.
Okay. This time next week I'll be revising. Okay. Sounds good. Let's see number three. We use the future.
We use the future perfect to talk about a completed action in the future.
Okay. And number four, we use the future.
Number four is we use the future continuous to talk about an action in progress in the future.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's see here. So can you tell me, all right? Can you identify in this test? Can you identify in this test some sentences that have the future perfect and the future continuous?
Yeah, the first one of future perfect is future perfect first. The examples are will have disappeared, um, will have become,
Okay,
and next will have learned,
we have, that's right. That's right.
and the next is future continuous. We have the examples like will we be doing, um, next is will be growing, next will be stealing, and finally will be adding.
Okay, okay, no problem. Very good. Let's continue with the rest of the exercises. Look at this. Here we have a test, all right? It's a similar exercise as in the learn this box, obviously completing the test. But the idea here is to use the proper way of the turn, of the tense. So we're going to use the future perfect or future continuous, okay, for the verbs that are in brackets. So let's get started. All right.
Okay,
This
okay.
is my final. This is my final year. This is my final year at the school. 6 months from now, I
I will be studying at university.
okay. I will be studying at university. That's right. It's a 3-year course. So 4 years from now,
I will have finished it.
all right. I love a career in fashion. Maybe in 5 years' time, I
I'll be working for fashion designer,
I
and I will have probably lived in a big city.
okay. London, New York, Paris, or Milan. That's there. That's where the jobs are. Hopefully, by the time I'm 35,
I think I will have learned enough about the fashion industry to start my own fashion label.
with luck,
With
I,
luck, I will I will be running my own successful company by then, and a few young fashion graduates
I.
will be working for me.
Okay, that's right. Will be working for me. So very interesting.
Yeah.
The person will own successfully, all right.
Yes.
That company. This is what everybody wants. Okay.
All
So
right.
now look at the charts. Let me ask you something. Do you think these things will have happened or will be happening by the year suggested? So you're gonna write. You're gonna say. I'm not saying write because obviously, but still I can give you the access to share. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see if I can't. Yeah, of course. I think I can. I'll give you the opportunity to write it. Let's make it more interactive. So let's use the pen. So you have tests to write, and I'm gonna pass to you. Oh no, look at there. First, I will give you the remote. Give me a second now.
Okay.
So then on test. So now you can write. Oh no, I'm afraid that you will need to use the pen. So let
I
me,
think I think I can use this one.
yeah, the pen. Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, doctors find a cure for all major diseases by 2020, by 2020 25.
Mm,
Yes
I
or
think
no?
I agree with that one.
Okay. Tourists go on trips into a space by 2030, I'm sorry, 2030.
I think this may not happen.
Mm, even Elon Musk tried to go there. The owner of
I think
Tesla.
I think in by 2030 we will just able to like discover new planet. We will not able to make a tourist on a trip into space because
It's
the
yeah,
cost is really high.
yeah, that's right. And it takes years to get there. And then
Yeah,
imagine to go back and forth. It's impossible. Well,
yeah,
it's pretty much almost impossible. I wouldn't say that it is impossible because science is going too fast, but it's difficult.
yeah, difficult.
All right, number 3, scientists invent zero emissions cars.
Zero
By two,
emissions car.
yes,
It's the kind of car like
by two,
make no exhaust film, right?
say that again, we.
The zero emissions car is the car that like make no exhaust film, right?
Yeah, it's like they are pollution free. So
Okay.
means that actually they are not gonna have smoke behind the muffler and things like that.
Yeah, I think this will be available in the future. As now we have the
Yeah, but
electric
electrical car.
motorbike.
Yeah, this is something that, in my opinion, is not gonna be that difficult to do
Yeah,
because a lot of science. That's something simple, in my opinion.
yeah,
Okay, that is by 2035. But I'm thinking that even in 2025 they can do that, or maybe earlier.
yeah.
Okay, people often live to people often live to the age of 200 or more. Mm, That's by 2040.
Uh, well, it's hard to decide, but I think if we can do that, people will not like this as life is so 200 years is too long. I think so.
Too long. Okay, so humans make contact with aliens.
Mm, I think it's not available too.
Okay. Number 6, a robot become. Oh my God, that's crazy. A robot becomes president of a country by 2050. 2050.
Okay. Yep. That maybe happen in future.
Okay, so number 7. So we're gonna be ruled by machines. Number 7, Earth completely run out of oil.
Hmm.
By 2055.
Nah, I think in the far future this maybe happen, but now but by 2055
Too
it's not
close.
possible.
It's too
It's
close.
impossible.
It's
Yeah.
too close. Okay, so teenagers spend all day in a virtual world by 2060. 2060.
Uh, Wait. Virtual world is like the world inside the game.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And like this as well, of course, same way as we are, maybe like virtual reality, things like that.
Yeah. This I think this one will happen in the near future, not
Uh,
by 2060. As now
yeah,
we have a lot of kind of virtual game.
that is what I was gonna say. We are not that far away because look at now, this is virtual.
Yeah.
So number 9, humans destroy the earth by 2065.
Uh, Human destroy the earth. or the Earth destroy human?
Um, actually, humans destroy Earth, or maybe yeah, the Earth destroy humans because of the global warming.
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah, I think this probably possible.
Okay, so let's see. Let's continue.
Okay,
Let's see the answers. Let's check your answers. Number one, okay. The questions that I mean the questions for oh that's not number five. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's continue. So look at there. So we have this exercise. That's number five. That's an speaking exercise. Ask and answer questions about the chart in the exercise number four, which is this one. All right.
yeah,
On this chart of exercise number four, that one. So we are going to look at this. We are going to use the future perfect or future continuous. Okay.
okay,
You can use it this way. You're gonna use the patterns. With each of these sentences we have here, like the number one, two, three, four, until number eight. This way. So we're gonna use the future perfect or future continuous, depend if applicable, the one that is applicable. For example, look
yeah,
at this. Will doctors have fun or will doctor, I'm sorry, will doctors have found a cure for major diseases, I'm sorry, for all major diseases by 2025? If so, you can say, yes, I think so. If not, if it's negative, so you're going to say, no, I don't think so. You got
yeah.
my point?
Okay, I
You
understand.
understand? So you're gonna use the interrogation, which means elaborating a question and then provide me with the answers using those, all right, those sentences over there.
Okay.
Okay. So do you think you can do it all at once right away, or you will need time to organize your ideas?
Uh, I think I can go. I can go right away.
Right
Do
away,
it
one
right
by
away.
one. Do it one by
Yeah.
one. Amazing. So let's see. Number one.
Number one. Will doctors have found a cure for all major diseases by 2025? Yes, I think so because right now you can see as the like the mm, as medical is like develops so quickly, so we can expect that all major diseases will be cured in the future.
All right. So number two.
Number two, will tourists be going on trips into space by 2030? No, I don't think so because as you know, the money to go on a trip into space is extremely high, and
That's right. That is
and not any
correct.
and not too many people in this world can afford for that.
Afford it. That's right. Not everyone will have the money to afford this trip. In order for
Yeah,
people to go to the space, they better go to any other place.
yeah,
Imagine.
yeah. Number three, will scientists have invented zero emissions car by 2035? Yeah, I this will happen in the future, as now you can see that electrical motorbikes is being used by a lot of people, and
That's
zero
correct.
emissions car is like it's not too
Not
much
only this,
to
but also I can tell you that here where I live, there are some cable companies. They use those cars,
okay.
which means that not even in 3 years. I think in 3 years that there will be so many vehicles like that, cars like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so number three,
Okay, number four, number four.
number four. I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. Number four.
Number four, will people have often lived to the age of 200 or more by 2040? I think this may happen, but I think with the start and like the way of thinking of people right now, they don't tend to like living too long in this. And 200 year is too long for a human, for a man.
That's right. Because the matter is that the organs of our body, I don't think
Yeah,
they are designed to resist all that long period.
yeah.
So that,
Even machine cannot live too long like that.
that's right. Imagine a human body. The thing is that our body is not naturally designed to resist, all right, to that long age.
Yeah, but maybe in the future we
Maybe in the
we will be.
future, as humans are being so creative, but it's something that I don't think is gonna be easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Something that I don't think is gonna be easy. All right, it
All
won't
right.
be a piece of cake. Number five.
Number five. In will humans have made contact with aliens by 2045? Nah, I don't think so, and I don't think this will happen in the near future, like 2045. As now we are like we are not finding we are not find no we haven't found any life except Earth in the space.
That's
And
right.
yeah.
So now let's continue. Number six.
Number six. Uh will robot have become yeah will robot have become president of a country by 2050? I think this may happen, but it's likely to happen as right now robots is like it's become much popular, and sometimes it can replace a lot of people.
That is correct. That is correct. And this is something that is now, we can see this. For example, I can tell you that, well, this is something I can see now. Let's talk about something in regards of how machines are replacing people in different jobs.
Yeah. mm,
Example, that I just want to give you an example. It happens with, especially with ATMs. I remember where I live here in close to where I live. There was a brand of a bank. There was there was a branch of a bank. There was many cashier, so many cashiers, and you know what they did? They replaced all of these human cashiers for ATMs,
yeah.
meaning that you can do all this majority of the transactions through an ATM. You can deposit, you can change, you can send money, pay things, recharge your phones,
Yeah.
your services, and now pretty much they have less representatives.
Okay, okay,
It happens. So let's continue. Number seven.
okay. Number seven, will
That's
Earth.
just an example. Maybe the matter is in regards of a president. In my personal case, before I continue with this way, uh, it's like not easy for the world to be controlled by a machine, because
I think
obviously
I yeah, I have think about that problem too, and I like
I have thought.
yeah, yeah, and but I think in the future robots will like setting up a new country for robots, just robots.
Ah, well, that's another case. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another case. That's another case. Yeah, number seven.
Number seven, will Earth have oh no, will Earth be completely running out of oil by 2055.
Okay.
Sorry. I think no, I don't think so. As right now with the technology, with the modern technology right now, we can just, as I have read an article on internet, we have just like well, how should I say that? No, yeah, we have just used a really small amount of oil that are being in the earth. So I think completely run out is not possible, but nearly run out is possible.
Okay. So that's right. I agree with you. And what about number eight? Right, teenagers spend all day in a virtual world.
Uh, I think I think this will probably happen in the near future. As right now, teenagers tend to play virtual game rather than offline or online game with history, as it's at virtual world is as nearly as same as the real world, and
Yeah,
it's
like
really
virtual reality.
interesting.
Virtual reality, as if they are going to a school, sit down with a teacher and there and all that, and they just have, like, they wear some goggles like this, like glasses, and then they just sit down, and then it's kind of like they are going to a school in real life and doing everything, but in fact what they are doing is just thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so human destroy earth. Can you make your sentence, your question with this one?
Okay. Will humans being destroy be destroying the Earth by 2065? In my opinion, this may happen in the future. As right now, as I have said in the last lesson and in my homework, I said that we are now destroying the environment. Yeah,
Yeah.
really seriously.
And that's something terrible. I don't know if you ever heard about what's happened in the Amazons, in South America, that actually it was burning, a forest fire that was burning and killed so many species, and also indigenous shelters and homes and all that. People's died because of an intense stand fire that collide a big part of countries such as the Amazons in Colombia, Brazil, Paraguay. It was in South America, but this is one of the lands, right, of the world, of planet Earth. And this is something sad because a human being, something I see is not just a personal opinion. Because a human being is planning to have more money than taking care of the planet, and it will bring terrible consequences to all of us because some of them, because of some of them.
Oh, yeah.
You get my point?
Yep.
So let's continue. All right. So look at this. That's exercise number six, right? In this
Okay.
exercise number six, what we are going to do here is the following. So I want you to choose a year between 2025 and 2065 and decide on one current job that will have disappear. One new job, one new job that people will be doing. One new gadget that people will be using. One new item of clothing that people will be wearing. One new place where people will be living. One major discovery that scientists will have made. So let's see the first one.
Okay. One current job that will have disappeared. Mm, well,
I can tell you one, and maybe you can tell me one. I can tell you that probably a job that may disappear in my opinion, there's gonna be travel agents, travel agencies. As many people use applications and go online, they can set up their own travels, their own trips.
Yeah.
Any
Or a
other?
tourist guide.
Tourist guide too. This is another one that because people use GPS and they may have apps that are gonna
Yeah,
help them
like
to know
Google Map.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah. And many other things. Not only this, but also you can find information about those places. But I'm talking about for a very far future. Up to now, I think they are needed.
Yeah.
Okay, so or maybe they can have machines, but I don't think it's gonna be easy for people to be assisted by a machine other than a human person.
Yeah.
Let me see. Next one. A new job, a new job that people will be doing.
Uh, a new job.
Yeah, a new job that people will be doing.
Uh, designing robots.
Designing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, actually, this job exists. All right, but
Yeah, I
something new.
know. Hmm. Okay.
Maybe designing a special type of machine
Yeah.
like, could be a good idea. But what kind of machine do you think?
Uh, well, robot that do all the housework for us.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's gonna be a good job. Like creating this kind of robots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or cook machines.
Oh, nice as well. Very good. Oh yeah, creating cooking machines, right?
Yeah.
So let me see. One new gadget that people will be using.
Mm. No, I don't know if this one will that the one I say would be possible, but I think
Yeah.
in the future we would use the like the telephone as small as a chip.
Wow. Too small.
Yeah, we
But that's
just need to press it and it will have a like a
oh, an
virtual screen.
hologram, like right, like a virtual hologram.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. So let me see. One new item on clothing that people will be wearing.
Uh, well, okay. Well, what's will be wearing in the future?
Can I tell you one? So just to give you an idea.
Yeah, yeah. Can you tell me one?
Okay, maybe in a t-shirt in which people can fly. So then they may be able to go earlier to their job.
Okay.
They're going to floatate. They're going to be floating.
Oh,
Maybe it gives you an idea, and then from there you get one.
um, a new kind of uniform that you can go that you can use it to go to work and wear it at home.
Okay, good. That sounds good. Okay, let me see. One more time. One more. A major discovery that scientists will have made.
Oh well, I think uh, I think scientists will have find out the way to cure HIV and S.
Okay, and also cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah, also let's, for example, actually, this is something I would like scientists to find. If they find the science, if they find a cure to cancer, But in my opinion, I think they may be able to resolve so many problems because from time to time, a lot of people died from that. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I want you to present your ideas for the next class. That'll be pretty much your homework. And look at this. So look at this test. Um, would you be able to read this test for me?
Okay. The example, right?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. We think that by 2040, the job of teacher will have disappeared because students will be learning at home using personal robots. One new job that people will be doing is
Yeah, what will it be?
uh, uh, inventing machine, inventing new kinds of machine.
Okay, so in my opinion, something that I can tell you, probably it may happen at certain point, but I don't think that's gonna happen partially. Because imagine this. There is something that has to do with human let me tell you something. Before I was in a class of linguistics, all right? And there, as a linguistic, there is something that we talk about in our class. I was in a master's degree, and the professor says, professor said, there is something well known as suprafragmental features. For example, when a robot is talking, the robot says, hello, hello, I want to speak English. All right, unless it's a recording of a voice of a person, and still it keeps being the voice of a person that is recorded. All right. However, a machine cannot naturally use a proper tone of voice like, hello, we, how are you? Hi, we, how are you? Hello, we, and then I'm just gonna talk about this part, only this part. Imagine teaching. Um, Especially in my case when I studied languages at a school, right at college. Um, Something I learned is that my career belongs to the area of humanities. Humanities means that you have business administrations, you have business, you have maths, you have humanities. In my case, it was humanities, all right? So which
Yeah,
means that in order for me to teach, I have to be a human being. You know what I mean? So let's talk
yeah,
about machines. Let's compare. So if a machine is trying to teach somebody, I'm not saying that it's not possible because you can also learn by yourself, but it's kind of like it's gonna be necessary to have the presence of a human being. Obviously, there are so many people that will be able to learn by themselves. I am the kind of person that is also able to learn so many things by himself, but at
yeah.
certain point of our life, at certain points of our life, we need somebody to guide us.
Mm, yeah,
And what is your opinion about that?
yeah. I totally agree with you.
Maybe they can do it. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but I partially agree.
Yeah,
So we um let me just wrap up. I'm gonna give you this as a homework, so you can send me the written part of this, and you write this in as you always do on Zalo. Okay,
okay.
so can you tell me? Can you wrap up the class and tell me what did we learn today in this amazing class?
Yeah, today in our class we learn about the form and the uses of future perfect and future continuous tense. Moreover, we talk about some jobs in the future, and then we discuss about some events that can happen in the future.
That is correct. So here I'm sharing to you the homework on Zalo, so that you can be able to see it. Give me a second, and then you can do your homework and send me. So we thank you so much for your time. I wish you a fantastic rest of the weekend. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
and see you in our next class.
yeah. See you later. And
Bye.
we sorry in our next class we will learn at 7 in my country, right?
Oh, yeah, I was asking you if you can, not in the next class, but I was asking you if you can. If you can, it's perfect. The reason is that I don't know if I told you, all right? So I'm in the process to start a new master's degree.
Okay.
It's not now. I'm not saying that's gonna be now. I was just asking you if you could.
Okay,
But I was
that's
like,
okay.
still, I haven't been confirmed. I need to confirm first with the university because it's gonna be online too. But actually, my master's is gonna be based on um, administration of bilingual institutions.
Okay.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah, interesting.
So, which means that it includes administrations of language institutions. All right, it includes
All
like
right.
how to administer. All right, and the management of a bilingual institutions or institution, a language center.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and then I'm in the progress of getting a scholarship.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in the process of that, but it's not sure. I'm gonna let you know just in case. Probably yes, probably no, but don't worry about it. I'll let you know. So it's
Yeah.
still we keep it with the same schedule. Nothing changes up to they tell me. Because anyway, I
Okay.
need to confirm if I got their approval in order for me to be able to do it. Anyway, we thank you so much for your time. Wish you a fantastic rest of the day and see you up night. Have a
Yeah.
good night.
Nice.
See you next
Yeah.
class. Day to
See
me.
you later.
See you.
And
Bye.
good luck with your test.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.